What's up? Okay. Okay. Topic of today. You already guessed it. Melanie Martinez. You can't see the poster, but that's the Trilogy Pro poster, bro. Melanie Martinez. Do I love Melanie? Obviously. Do I love Melanie? Yes. I was about to talk to myself about this in the mirror, and I said, no. This needs to be on footage, okay? It needs to be on video. Okay, where to start? I would just like to, hey, Melanie fans, okay, I know you're out there. You come in swarms, I've seen you. Drop your favorite album in the comments below, guys. 0 comments, okay. My favorite is Portals, okay? I love Portals so much. Portals was such a good album. I love Portals so much. Portals, and well, I wanted to explain why Portals is my favorite. Actually, let's just explain my backstory, okay? With my history with Melanie Martinez. And I've had this cough today. It's really annoying, okay? It's not like a sickly cough. It's just an annoying cough. All right. I discovered Melanie when I was 9 years old, and I was mindlessly scrolling on YouTube, watching random music videos. And wouldn't you know it, Dollhouse came on. Okay, Dollhouse came up somehow. And I said, sure, I'll watch that. Right? Watched it. Did I piss my pants? Yeah, because I was a scaredy cat. Yeah, because I was a scaredy cat and I hated dolls. But was the song kind of banger and I couldn't stop thinking about it afterwards? Yes. I did really like it. I really liked it, and then I was like, my mom likes creepy things. My mom loves Halloween. She loves doing like Halloween makeup. And I was like, my mom would like this, bro. I'm 9. I was like, Mom, you're gonna really like this song. It's like scary. I put it on the Bluetooth in the car, and you know it says slut and marijuana, so that didn't ride well with my mom. So she got a little angry. Never bring up Melanie Martinez to her ever again. Well, until last year. So that's kind of how I found Melanie Martinez, and I've always kept up with her ever since. I know, yeah, I've always liked her since then. Always watched all her things and stuff. But I wasn't as extreme of a fan back then like I am now, if that makes sense. Like, once Portals came out, like, obviously I was excited, and everything she kept posting about it on, like, Instagram and TikTok, I was like, I'm actually getting like really excited for this album because the creature just like looks so cool to me and I love it. It's so just interesting. I don't know. No, it is. And then when it finally came out, literally the top thing I listened to all of 2023, and probably to this day, Melanie Martinez was my number one artist for 2023 by a landslide, okay? Yeah, but Portals it's her redeeming quality, okay? Now I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm more obsessed now than I have ever been before. And then when Came Through 12 came out, everybody was kind of talking about it. Or, some girls were talking about the movie and everything. And I was poor, because I don't know if y'all remember this, but you had to actually buy/rent the movie when it first came out. I was poor and I didn't really care about asking, okay, my parents to see if they would let me rent it, because I just did this thing as a kid where, like, when it came to online purchases, I didn't ask. I just immediately assumed no, so I didn't ask. And I was like, that's a bummer, I can't watch the movie. And then, like, she eventually released it for free. I watched it. I was like, oh, that was good. What was that, 5 years ago? So, 12. I was 12. And I wasn't really philosophical at the time, so I didn't really care about the meaning of, like, the movie itself. I knew most of the meanings of, like, the songs, but yeah, I remember it kind of being, like, hard for me to understand as a 12-year-old. My PB brain couldn't really comprehend it at the time. So, yeah. What did I wear in the last video? What did I wear in the... I wore my purple shirt. Sorry. So yeah, that's kind of my experience with Melanie Martinez. But yeah, like Portal's like, it's my favorite. I love Portal so much. Portal's, to me, is her best album. And I also just love the idea / meaning of the album being the time between death and rebirth. It's so much fun to think about, or just the way she plays with that concept is so fun, so interesting, and I love the design of the creature so much. I make my own creatures too. Oh my god, that was kind of like really bad. No, but I mean, like, I make my own nymphs, like OCs, bro. As y'all might know. Okay, anyway, moving on. Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. Love the nymph, okay? And oh my god, and on TikTok, before the album came out, okay, the TikTok of the snippet of Evil that she posted, okay, I was entranced, okay. I put that TikTok on, didn't close my phone, just put it in my pocket throughout school, and I would just listen to this TikTok on loop, okay, because it was so good, It was so good. Evil is so good. Evil is one of the best songs on the album. I ain't got it. Here's my mind, okay? In my head, when I think of Crybaby fans, I think of the traumatized. Like, I think of... that's gonna sound really bad. But I really do think about, like, the, like, not edgy, but, like, the fucked up people. Fucked up people, like, literally what it is, you know? Like, they're kind of fucked up. If you're #1 fan of Crybaby, like, that's your favorite album, and you will die on that hill, you're very passionate about it, you're a little fucked up, okay? You're a little fucked up. And I mean that in a nice way, I'm just saying. Like, stereotypically, what I imagine the fans of, you're a little traumatized, and that's okay. That's alright. We kind of all are, as a fan base, but hey, it's okay. And then... yeah, I kind of think of, like, kind of the old kids, or not old kids, no, but, like, the ones that kind of dress weird, you know, like, yeah, you know, you get what I mean, hopefully. And then the K-12 girls, I think of really preppy girls, like, girls who are kind of, like, hyper feminine. I feel like if your favorite album is K-12, I feel like most of the time, you're a very, like, pink girl, I don't know, you really love the color pink and stuff, and you like to dress frilly, or you like the idea of it, right? Or you like to dress up like that. And the movie, like, kind of, like, really changed your life as when you watched it or whatever. And then I feel like Portal's fans are either one, new, right, or like myself, don't really fall into the other categories, or just other. I haven't met a lot of people where their favorite is Portals, though. Like face to face, like actual people. Though, I don't know. I feel like I'm one of the only OGs that their favorite is Portals. And I do consider myself an OG, because I was there when Dollhouse was freaking uploaded right now. To freak. Oh my god. Mrs. Potato Head's music video actually traumatized me. It's a beautiful song, and I'm glad she actually sang about it, you know. And that's one of the reasons why I love Melanie Martinez so much, is that she chooses to sing about things that not, like, almost nobody else actually sings about, you know what I mean? And she also sings them in a way where, like, it's very blunt, I feel like. Yes, it is most likely tied to, like, a metaphor of some sort, like Mrs. Potato Head, but, like, in her lyrics, she's very kind of, I feel like it's kind of obvious what she's talking about, and she doesn't I feel like she doesn't try to sugarcoat it at all. And I like that. Okay, so let's go through I have no idea if I was talking about something and I forgot, but I did forget, and I'm gonna talk about my favorite song on every album. Okay. My favorite song on Training Wheels. My favorite song on Training Wheels. So my favorite song's gonna be Training Wheels. My favorite song from Cry Baby is Training Wheels. It's such a beautiful song. It's such a beautiful song. What? It's such a good song. I love Training Wheels. I've kind of actually been into just Cry Baby kind of recently, but Soap is up there for one of my faves. I'm scrolling through it. Mad Hatter's good. I know it's crazy to say, but because I know it's like literally one of her most popular songs ever, but I always forget about Pacifier. I always forget about that song. Playday is obviously good. Cake is obviously good, and I will take this to the grave. I think that Teddy Bear is Melanie Martinez's least listened to song of all time. Of all time. Of all time. I've never met somebody who likes Teddy Bear. I don't have a problem with it, but like, you know, just saying. But yeah, my number one favorite on Cry Baby is Training Wheels. It's gonna be Training Wheels, man. My favorite on K through 12, thank you for asking. It's gonna be Strawberry Shortcake. That song is very good. I love Strawberry Shortcake. Who doesn't like High School Sweethearts? Okay. And I know it's very gotcha-core, but Classified has a funky beat, has a good beat, okay? I love the meaning of the principle. I love the meaning of Drama Club. I love the meaning of Orange Juice. Orange Juice is also just a good song. What the freak out there, bro? Show and Tell is obviously very iconic. But yeah, my all-time favorite K through 12 is going to be Strawberry Shortcake. It's a very good song. And I don't think that's a hot take, but like Training Wheels, I feel like that's a very normal or like common favorite song on Cry Baby. But like I feel like Strawberry Shortcake is not as common as Training Wheels when it comes to a favorite song on the album. I feel like it's not uncommon or rare, but it's not common. So, in my opinion, I feel like it's that. But it is a very good song. I love the meaning of it. I love the metaphor of it. Now, we are yet to talk about After School EP, which is kind of disgraceful. And now, I would like to say something. Every single TikTok I ever get about, like, you know, justice for After School EP, bro. After School EP is so underrated. I think the fandom collectively actually loves After School EP, but, like, nobody talks about it. Like, outside of the actual fandom, like, it's never recognized at all. Okay? Obviously, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, we all collectively love the After School EP. Okay? So I don't know why you all say blah, 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 blah. What the frick are you talking about? Okay, so my favorite on After School EP, I love actually every single song on this EP. It's so good. It's so good. There's not one bad song. But my favorite is going to be Braden Heart. Braden Heart is really good. I made a bracelet for Braden Heart, and it's my favorite bracelet as well. It's a great song. I love the meaning of it, and you cannot go wrong with Numbers. Numbers is a great song. The Bakery is a great song. Field Trip's a great song. Notebook's a great song. Test Me's a great song. Glued is a great song. I know there's a lot of Glued warriors out there. Glued warriors rise up. When I first listened to After School EP, Glued was my favorite. I was like, this is freaking fire. What the frick? But you know, I did get older since 2020. Hopefully, thank God. War flashbacks. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, Braden Heart's gonna be my favorite on After School EP. And now for Portals, actually, I'm glad you asked that, but I've actually been wavering because now I actually don't know. Because I'd probably give you top 3 because I really can't pick. I really can't pick. I'm gonna give you my top 3 in no specific order. It's going to be Light Shower because that song's fucking beautiful. And yes, no, it is repetitive. The beat is very, very repetitive. But it's just a very beautiful song, so I cannot one of the best love songs ever. Sorry. I love Light Shower. I love Evil. How do you not like Evil? Like I said, fell in love with it instantly and immediately. And I didn't like it at first. Listen, well, I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't like one of my top faves when I first listened to the album. But Womb is very, very good. Womb is, oh my god, Fairy Soiree is so good. Oh my god. No, Womb is so good, and I really do believe that because I'm trans, I feel like she secretly made that song for trans people, I swear to God, bro. She's literally like made that song for me, dude. I'm just kidding, but seriously, as a trans person, that song, you know, about being rebirthed or like anxiously awaiting for your life to begin, or, you know, excited for something new to happen. You're scared for it, but you're excited about it. Like, and it just really applies to, you know, most trans individuals, I would say. I'd go out on a limb and say that, but for me especially, since I'm almost 18, you know, and you know, big things are happening. I'm gonna be an adult, guys. And if you're a minor and you're trans, that's kind of like a big milestone. Okay, I don't know. It's always just been a big milestone in my head, in my life. Everything has been, you have to wait till you're 18 when it comes to being trans. So, yeah. That song is it has a very personal meaning, right? Yeah. Oh god, and like Portals Deluxe, when I first listened to that, Powder was so good. Did I know what it was saying? No. But was it so good? Yes. And did I make it my mission to decipher what it was saying before the lyrics came out? Yes. And did I check every day on Spotify until the lyrics came out? Yes. 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 So those are my faves on each album. Actually, for the Dollhouse EP, because if the Melanie fans actually do get to this video, they're gonna be Dollhouse EP. Okay, I'm doing the Dollhouse EP. Okay. My favorite on there is Dead to Me. Okay, my favorite on the Dollhouse EP is Dead to Me. And saying the Dollhouse EP is basically asking, do you like Dead to Me or freaking Bittersweet Tragedy better? And to me, Dead to Me. Okay. Now I would like to say my least favorite song on every album, because I can. And I love talking about Melanie Martinez. Okay. My least favorite on the Dollhouse EP is going to be Bittersweet Tragedy. I know there are Bittersweet Tragedy warriors out here who defend that song, but it's not for me. Okay, I've tried to get into it. Of course I have. I just don't like it. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna go to Crybaby. We're gonna go to Crybaby. My least favorite is Milk and Cookies. I think so. I think that's kind of, you know, basic answer, but it is my least favorite. I would genuinely kind of rather listen to Teddy Bear than that. It's not a bad song. It's just the meaning is just, and like I said, I really enjoy the meanings of Melanie's songs. It's one of my favorite parts about her music. And the meaning is just about revenge, which, you know, isn't a bad meaning. You know, I just feel like for Melanie that it could have been worded a little bit better. Like the metaphor isn't bad. I just feel like, and I do know it was, you know, it was her first album, you know, and you know she's still learning at that time, so I don't blame her for that. But you know, compared to her other songs, it could have been executed a little bit better if she wanted to make a song about revenge, you know, for the timeline about it. So there's that. The meaning isn't like, I can't really relate to the meaning. I mean, I can to an extent, I guess, but no, I don't really want to revenge on anybody. So yeah, we should talk about the meanings of our song. That's a different video. Okay, so my least favorite is Milk and Cookies, but I also would like to say, I would say Milk and Cookies is at the bottom, and then I would probably say Teddy Bear, and then I would honestly, don't come for my neck, okay? Dollhouse, you know, it's a song, right? It's her first song, and that I respect it for. It's my first introduction to her, right? But as just a song, I don't really vibe with it, okay? I most likely am going to skip it, And then we're gonna go to K through 12. My least favorite song on K through 12. Thank you for asking. Huh. And I would just like to say again that like most of her songs are not bad to me. Like I love pretty much all her songs, and I know all of her songs. Okay, least favorite on K through 12. This is kind of hard. I don't know what that looked like for you, but my phone, low battery. It's kind of hard to pick. Because I think on K through 12, all of the songs are all really good. There's none like I have like a bad critique for. It's just the fact that I like some more than others, I think. So if I had to put some at the bottom though, I would probably say Detention. And again, not a bad song, just most others are better to me. Oh, Nurse's Office. I don't even... Is there a meaning behind that song besides like being bullied or something? Like, I'm just so confused by that song, and it was very, very, very popular when it first came out, so I listened to it a lot. I will say though, at the Trilogy Tour, that was one of the best parts of the tour, okay? The tour, this show. It really was. It was a very cool performance. Very awesome performance. Yeah, Nurse's Office, Detention are down there. And y'all are gonna sick me for this, but Teacher's Pet. Teacher's Pet. I don't know. Get it? It's a kind of another overplayed thing. You know what I mean? But a good song. And then I would probably put... and again, y'all are gonna sick me for this, but... Lunchbox Friends. Those are in no particular order, but those are songs that I would just put at the bottom, okay? I like all the other songs more than those ones. Yeah. So I can't really pick one out of those that's my least favorite, but those ones are bottom for me. And After School EP, Jesus, I don't know if I can pick one. After School EP, least favorite. Now, like I said, every song in this is amazing, but I actually don't know. I actually can't pick. Most likely to skip, probably Field Trip. And I do like that song. I really do like that song. I know every word, for real, but I would skip that one before I would skip the other ones, okay? But it is a very good song. And we need more of Melanie rapping. I believe we need more of Melanie rapping, because that was fire. Okay, and now Portals. I think it comes to no surprise that I'm going to say Leeches, okay? And I know there are Leeches warriors out here. I know that people ride with Leeches, and that's fine for you. Not for me, though. I like the meaning of the song, of course, but the sound of the song is, it's different, and it's definitely unique. And not for me, so, yeah. I'm looking at the back of this. And if y'all come for Mooncycle, that's insane. Mooncycle is such a good song. It's such a good song, I don't care. It's short, it's sweet, it's beautiful. And honestly, after Leeches, my least favorite / most likely to skip is gonna be Spiderweb. I know, guys, this is just so crazy. Seriously, though. But, like, I love every song on this album. Besides Leeches, I'm most likely gonna skip that. I'm most likely gonna skip Leeches. Yeah. And now, as a closing act, I would like to explain why I think Melanie's next album, or EP, whatever kind of music, I'm gonna say album. Her next album is going to be the best one she's ever done. because she no longer has to fit her songs into a character. This is just gonna be an album, like a standalone album. And she might be too creative to let herself do that, but like, if we just had an album of songs made by Melanie, I feel like we would get like, one, so many more, maybe. Two, just like, I don't know, I feel like it just wouldn't constrict her so much. You know what I mean? I feel like she would just like have more freedom with it. Like she doesn't have to make sure that every song pertains to her character. It just has to be a good song. And she can just really go crazy with the meanings or whatever she feels right to her. And yeah. Honestly though, like, and I try like really hard, like I feel like I'm very aware of it, and I try really hard not to be like a toxic Melanie fan, because I feel as though Melanie fans get a really bad rap from everybody else in the world. From people who don't like Melanie Martinez, I feel like they see Melanie fans as just toxic. And there is a toxic side to all fandoms. I'm not saying every Melanie fan is perfect at all. I'm trying very hard, or I've tried very hard to not fall in that box, because I don't want to be. Yeah, Melanie Martinez has what's like the words? I don't know. She's just opened my eyes, and that's another reason why I love Portal so much. It's just opened my eyes to a new way of looking at the world, and just I feel like I've been a better person since, and just more open to new things and more accepting to people, like, you know what I mean? Just less rude and stuff. I don't know, it's just like a small voice, and I'm not saying every time, but sometimes there's a little tiny voice in my head that is like, what would Melanie do? You know what I mean? Because I really do look up to her. I really do. I don't know her personally, most obviously, but I feel like her morals are just, or they co-align with mine so much, and she's got to be one of the nicest, most human people ever, okay? She teaches me so much. She will forever teach me more and more and more and more, and I'm so excited for her next album, and I do feel bad for her for having some toxic fans, but you know, everybody has toxic fans. But she handles it. She handles it very well. She's just one of the most amazing celebrities ever. And I love her so much, okay? And I'm getting real philosophical with y'all. But yeah. When she's happy, it makes me happy. You know what I mean? It's that. It's that kind of feeling. And I would just like to say this, and maybe I'm in my head about it. But I feel like at the Trilogy Tour, you could just tell she was having a lot more fun performing the Portal songs than the K-12 or Crybaby. I could be making that up. But to me, from what I remember, I feel like she was a little more lively. I feel like she was a little bit more loose. I don't know. And also, I swear to God, bro, we made freaking eye contact. We didn't. We didn't. But whatever. Yeah. Because I just know that feeling. I'm literally rambling, but I just know that feeling of not wanting to hold on to the past. Having people, like, just look at you as the person that you were before instead of the person that you are now. I know that from personal experience, okay? And, you know, I just feel so bad for her, and, you know, the way some of her fans treat her, or / used to treat her, or whatever. I'm not entirely in the loop, okay? Like, you know, like, I get a lot of Melanie TikToks and stuff, but, like, I feel like I'm never in the loop with any fandom I'm ever in, so... But, you know, and I don't know, I feel that so deeply, and she's just, you know, and I feel bad for her, and I connect with her in that kind of aspect. You know. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Melanie, and I really do love her so much. If it wasn't already obvious, okay? I'm getting tired. I have the worst day ahead of me tomorrow, so I need to I need to go. Good night, gamers, and Melanie fans.